Hello, today we're gonna play Prodigy. Here are the words. They go in ABC order. This is me. And here we're at the arena. These are all the worlds. This is Dino Dig Oasis. This is Shiverchill Mountains. There's Crystal Caverns. And this is the Titan. There are 5 types of titans. This is the ice titan. That's the puppet master. And that's the ice titan. There's also a plant titan, a water titan, a fire titan, and a cloud titan. There are 5 different elements. There are lots of worlds, but only 5 of them are you need to find gems there. I have found all of the gems. Right now, you need to complete quests to get the gems. And then you go here. The middle is the academy. This is Hominy Island. It has all of the elements. Plant, ice, cloud, fire, and water. Okay, but when you finish a quest, when you get a gem, you go to the academy. Then you go up. And here. If you get the plant gem, you put it here. If you get the ice gem, you put it here. Cloud gem here. Fire gem here. And water gem here. Here, here, and here. And when you finish it, you go up here. You go here. And then you go here. And then when you finish a quest, you go to all the open doors. You have to place the gem first, and then you can go inside of the doors. And and then you have to save some some like wizard teachers. I've already saved one of them. Let's go here into the ice tower. This is Ada. She's trapped. She's trapped in her office. This is Newt. You have to finish it at one time, or you'll have to start all the way back at floor one again. You have to battle 3 monsters on each floor. On the last floor, when you get to the office, you have to battle a boss. There are also pages you can collect. There are also lots of pages, lots of them. And if you get enough, you can buy some things in the academy. When you get to the office, you find Ada, but you have to save her. There's she's gonna be like trapped in a bubble. Every wizard teacher is gonna be trapped in a bubble. And when you see a monster, you don't dodge it. You have to battle it. If you don't battle all of the monsters, you can't get off a floor. And there are also lots of spells. The one I'm using now is Supernova. This is this is how Supernova looks, and that is how you battle it. There's also Falling Star Smash. You can miss, or you can get it. You can also get they're under a spell, but you can break the spell and they can join you, and they'll be your pets. First your pet will be a starter pet. Your first pet will be a starter pet. That's a pet in Prodigy you start with, but you have to battle the pet. You have to battle for it first. If you win, you get to get the pet. And if and you can also evolve pets, but you have to be a member. And if you want to get epics, those are other pets, but you can't get them in the wild. You have to get them in an arena, or they just come. New epics just come and you can get them, but you have to fill in tasks to get them. This is Falling Star Smash. This is Supernova. There are also lots of other ones. And also, when you complete a task, when you get when you complete the task, the entire task, you get uh you get like a one ring thing, and then this and then this is it. This is what you this is from a ring thing, and this is from wands. There are lots of them, tons. It needs to be full. These two these two don't need to be charged because they're only one. Supernova can get out a whole three or two people or even one in only 3 hits. But they need time to charge. There's also an all-out attack. This is the all-out attack. But it needs to be fully charged. This takes a very long time. But when it's done, it can take out the whole it can take out a whole boss in one hit. And if it gets full, you can use 4 supernovas or just the all-out attack. When the all-out attack gets full. And you have to complete math questions to to make to do. to do like a spell. If you get it wrong, you can't do a spell. Or you can do a spell, but it just says misses. And when you're in a tower, there are mostly like always three three monsters you have to battle. Three monsters. In one battle there are always in a tower battles. Three monsters in one battle. So nine battles in on one floor. But there are like old sometimes there are old epics, but you can't get them. They're too old. But they'll be in an epic arena. You have to complete battles. You'll also have a map settings where you can adjust, like when you want music, you can put the music. And you'll also get mail, and you can also put a Prodigy app in Prodigy. There'll also be friends. And those are pretty much about the towers and the epics. This is Harmony Island. You can actually there's like a hidden hiding place in Harmony Island. That's the hiding place. And there's also a little island. Go up from the hiding place. When you go sideways to the hiding place, left, and then you go up, and then this is the island. And there's a little monster something on the island. And you have to collect rune ones. Rune ones make you more powerful in Harmony Island. You have to get rune ones for these. When you finish all of the 6 thingies, you go in. It'll be like they're connected. This rock will float up, and you have to step in the middle. When you step in the middle, you go to the ancient. The ancient is hum you is the most powerful thing in Harmony Island. But you have to give it more power. It lost lots of its powers because of the shadow puppet, and you have to now you have to battle her 6 times to give her full strength. But there's also you have to battle lots of monsters, but there are also main monsters you have to battle. Main monsters, all there are 3 main monsters you can pick. Like these, they can be plant, they can be anything, but they have some they have some like long, kind of long names, like Blonde Batterbox, Leaves the Forest Creator, and Stampy the Clip Clop. Mostly, the last part is his real name. The last 2 parts, or just the last part. And that's pretty much it about Harmony Island. Here, we're at Tower Town. Here, you mostly, there's also, and you have to build towers, but the shadow puppet, there were lots of towers first, but then the shadow puppet like knocked it all over, and then you have to build it all over again. There's also an infinity tower where you can build it all day. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's closed. And also the floaties. These are floatlings. Floatlings. They're also floatlings. And and sometimes you launch them, but you have to launch them into the right place. They're like lots of jaws, like a fire one, like all the elements, all the 5 elements. And you can also buy things from shops. Mostly only rooms, frames, and decorations. That's pretty much it. That's everything you buy. The map is like a different place. There are like 4 things on the top. 2 of the things are there are like 4 buttons. 2 of the things. One of the things is a map. Another is a setting, and one is a shop. And the other is where you have to press it and then you shoot things. But sometimes we'll say no available floatlings. You have to build the towers. But you also have to but you have to do math problems, but you still have to do math problems. You can make different frames and you can put lots of decorations. And then floatlings will come down, but like a Pacific type, like a fire floatling, like fire floatlings or any type. Sometimes you can sometimes also all, sometimes the types of floatlings, like all of the types of floatlings will come, or mostly just one type will come to one square. And this, and but then it'll bring you up. But there won't be many floatlings sometimes. And when you put it in the right place, this one is for plant. You can know by the flowers on top of them. If they have like red, more like red flowers, they go into the volcano one, which is here. If they have more like white flowers or they have clouds on them, they're here. If they're ghostly, they also go here. If they have like ice tops, or they look icy, they go here. And the water ones go, and the ones that have look nothing like those four go here. But you have to make it go into the right place. You can see how many you got of each one. Hey Papa, what is a pizza order? Sometimes you don't have to land right on top of it, but like next to it. If you do too far or if you do too close, it won't go anywhere and there'll be nothing there. That's pretty much it about Tower Town. Dino Dig Oasis. You dig and you find fossils. When you find fossils, you go in here and you'll see the fossils. And sometimes and you'll see the fossils up here. If you want to go out, you have to go into the black spot. If you want, if you don't know how to play, you press how to play, and this is Professor Scoot. Scoot. To find the fossils, just click around the dig site to start digging. The shovel will tell you how close the fossils are. Gold means you're far away. Hot means you're really close. When you find something, the shovel will pop up. Keep clicking it to dig up your new find. Once you dig it up, you can start looking for the next item. You have 90 seconds to dig up how, as many fossils as you can. To press start, it'll cost you 300 gold. And you can also choose boost. If you don't want any, you can choose none. You can choose, but you can only, but you can't choose all three of them. You can only choose one. And you have to be a member to do it. If you get two or more, he'll give you 15 more seconds. And if you find some bones or fossil, you go here. If if you don't see anything up here, look down look down here. If you see that something has changed, that means the fossils went there. And to go up, you can go on the stairs. You go up. And you can also buy pets from Professor Scoot. You can buy pets. There are lots of things you can buy, like a shovel, a hat, a coat, And there are also pets, like these six and these other two. But you have to be a member to get them. Also, you also have to get you have to you also have to be a member to get this furniture. There's also a house. That's where you start. This is your house. That's where you start. That's where you start at it. But you have to, there are also lots of houses. But if you want to get special houses, you have to become a member. Also, same for large houses and medium houses. The only one we can go, the, the, if you're not a member, the only houses you can get is a cozy cottage, tiny tea, or starter home. The starter home is where you start. That's why it's called a starter home. There'll also sometimes there'll also be this, but you have to be a member. There's also another place. The house the house is connected. There are three places connected to each other. This place is connected to here. This place is connected to here. Lamplight Town is Lamplight Town is connected to your house and Firefly Forest. When you're in Firefly Forest and you haven't got a gem and you're on your quest, last full quest, you'll have to get a you'll have to get a flute. And there are there are three types of fests. And some actually four types. The first type is Summerfest. This is Summerfest. The second type is Winterfest. The third type is Springfest. The fourth type is Halloween Fest. In all of those festivals, you'll get rewards, but you have to complete battles. If you come, like if yeah, first you have to complete two battles, then four, then six, then eight, and there's only. But you'll also have to battle monsters. Here, here, you can also change your hair with mist, and Mazoo can give you a new nickname like this. Like if you want one of these, you have to be a member, and there'll only be two you can have. The third one is your original. So also like wheels. When there's no fest, there's two wheels, but in Summerfest or some other when in Summerfest there's only one wheel. This is koi. Koi can let you spin the wheel, but you can only spin it once if you're not a member. If you are, you can spin it twice. And you'll get lots of things. Also, you can change how you look. You can get lots of clothes, wands, and the ring things are called relics. You'll also get buddies, those are pets, and there are also themes. Some can help you in a battle, others, like water balloons, you just do something. A morph marble can make you look like something else. The, the lots of them and fireflies. You go you go to Firefly Forest, get fireflies. When you see when you go to Firefly Forest, you go to the left, you go to the left, and then there will be a man. You press on the man, and then if you get, and then he'll tell me, and then he'll tell you how how much more fireflies, or he'll give you a reward for collecting a lot. He'll tell you how much you need, or how much, or or he'll give you a reward. Currency, you can buy things with currency, like a copper coin, arrows, plant research point, fire research, water research, magic snowflakes, academy pages, hot hots, star shards, math, magic eggs, yards, shivers, ice research point, storm research point, florians, sand dollars, and gold. There are also mounts, but you can only do it if you were a member or if you are a member. There are four types: a fluffy cow, a fluffy cloud, a, a flower bush cloud. There, there's also a rainbow cloud, but not many people have it. And there's also like a stormy cloud. The normal relics, like plant relics, the first relic you'll get is a plant relic, but it matters where you start. The first relics will be a, a basic relic. Then there'll be strong relics. Then there'll be powerful relics. There are also ancient relics. When you defeat the ancient, you'll get an ancient relic. But it goes in a type of order. First plant, then fire, then water, then storm, then ice, and then last of all, harmony. So there are so there are 21 relics. And also the basic water and the basic storm look like they're the same. They look exactly the same except for like the color of the gems. The basic water is like a bit brighter than the cloud than basic cloud. There's also there's also body. This is body. Body. Do you wanna open body reward shop? Shop. You need to get bounties. You need to get bounties to buy. You need to get bounties to buy lots of things. And to get a bounty, you need to complete a task. If you finish the task, you you will get there will be bounty notes. You have to like the there'll be a bounty note. You need you need to read the bounty note, and if it'll tell you where the monster is, and you have to defeat it. You can also get it as a pet, but but it'll also have different names. But it'll still be a monster. This is the wand shop. You can buy lots of wands here, but only wands. There are lots of things. This is like a game place. You play games. It's like a dancing game. And that there's also a pet shop. You buy pets. And that's pretty much it about Lamplight Town. There's also a dog tower on the 100. They'll get stronger and stronger. At the first floor, it's very weak. You can at the first lots of floors below 50, floor 50. It's really weak. You can battle it in only one or two hits. Then it'll get really strong, and then you'll have to do 5 hits or a lot more. At 100, there's gonna be a wizard that's level 100, and you have to beat her, and then you'll get a reward. And all about that's all about Prodigy. Bye.